What's good? Welcome back to Divinity Gems. This is for my Leos, getting out your weekly reading, August 6th through the 12th for my Leos. Do these personal readings as well. If you need your book, all that info will be below in the description box. To get to my webpage to book and set up your personal reading. We're going to go ahead with our general reading. This is general. Overall energy for my Leo, sun, moon, rise, and all that good stuff. However you resonate, Leo. That's for my overall Leo energy. Let's cut the deck. Okay. 9-card spread for you, Leo, using the Crystal Vision Tarot. And then I've been also pulling from the Vision Quest today. And still pulling your overall astrology energy from the Black Moon Astrology Oracle deck. So we'll keep going with that. Let you know what I see for the up and coming week. All right, Leo, first card out is the King of Pentacles. It's a good King of Earth energy. He is leading with crystal energy as well. He's done a lot of inward work to become the King of Pentacles, because as Pentacles get attached to a lot of things. Though this is a Leo reading, Leos can be materialistic. They can like things and to run the kingdom and be dominant in their own certain Leo type of lion king type of way. So as the king, you are past all that stuff. You are embodying the energy of the inward work of doing all the versus the outer materialistic pinnacles. You have mastered the art of going inward as the King of Pentacles to me. So this is what you've been working on to me, Leo, just doing some inner work and kind of just becoming a better person, growing in who you are and in knowing who you are. When I see this card come out first, you're knowing what's valuable is who you are on the inside versus what you have on the outside when I see that card come up. 6 of Pentacles is in the reverse. So lets me know maybe while you were working on it, somebody else around you was still just all about the coins. This is not an even exchange here going on of what's being given and received. With you being in the King of Pentacles energy, I feel like there's another person who is not matching that when it comes to you. So that's why that 6 of Pentacles is in reverse. There's not an even exchange going on right there of what's, what you're giving and what you're getting back. The Chariot being in reverse next lets me know there's no movement on that either. So this person has not changed. There's 2 different opinions on the Chariot. She's trying to hold them both by the reins and make sure there's one clear direction going with both of them. And also wisdom is up there with the chariot being in upright, but with it being in reverse, all of that is different. All of that is just not happening right now. And I feel like it's directly related to another person in this situation that was not equally matching you when it came to the things that you brought to the table and what you were given to the situation. They were just not matching you on it. So you guys are 2 different opinions in 2 different directions. But you remain strong and firm in who you are. And just, there's no need for you to change when the other person is not matching you in a positive way. Then I feel like that's why the Chariot is in reverse and why as well the Fool card is in reverse. So maybe there was a venture that they wanted you to step out there on, something that they wanted you to do and go in with them on, and you just were not moving, like your movement was not there. You didn't feel like that was in your own best interest, and for good reason, because it probably wasn't. And so you did not step out there. You did not step out there on it. You didn't see the benefit in that change. You just did not see it. I don't see it either. I mean, I'm not seeing it with the Chariot being in reverse. It was just not what you were meant to do. And there was not an even exchange. I saw that right there. You've done a whole lot of work on yourself and who you are and who you're knowing who you are. And this other person just was not reliable. They weren't reliable. So you didn't take the offer. You didn't take the offer. What's most important to you, you are realizing, you already know what the most important thing to you is. Here in this representation in this deck, it is a family situation. It is love and happy family life, the happiest possible outcome of for him, his wife, and his child. For her, the child and the man that she loves. All those things being the most important things in your life, with inward work as the king, the King of Pentacles. I feel like is why these are all in reverse. Like you're not stepping outside of um, your happiness and your joy and the things that you truly desire in your life for something that's not stable. And you didn't see that as a stable move, so you didn't make it. You didn't make it, Leo. Page of Wands is out as well. So you know where your strength is. You're sitting there with the dragon wrapped around you. You know you're a strong person, but this is just like a meditative time to me where you're just thinking about clearly what you want, what you desire to bring in. But these are the most important things to you right here. Your strength as a person on the inside. So your self-awareness, your self-peace, and your self-love for yourself. And then the family situation, or who you love or who you desire to protect. The greatest wish, your greatest wishes in life are here. Um, so the Page of Wands is you knowing you're a powerful person with those things that you desire. You knowing you're a powerful person already. And you might not see what you're supposed to do next. Maybe you're trying to build up something more financially and somebody came at you with this offer that just, it wasn't, you weren't feeling the need to take that. You just weren't, you didn't step out there on it for good reason. I feel for good reason. There was too many different opinions and it was not an even equal exchange. So you're just sitting here calmly, to me, sitting on your power right now at that moment, just putting up that song. Page of Wands also heals. So just being at peace with yourself and with the decisions you made and just kind of meditating upon them. There's nothing going on in the crystal ball, so maybe there's no light to see, nothing to see right there, but you're figuring it all out anyway. I think, Leo, you're figuring out what's most important to you is your own well-being and a happy family life for you as well, or whatever it is that you desire, the wishes that you wanted to bring in were more important than to go about this endeavor this way, because it was not a good idea in your eyes. The Hermit card is out. So maybe you thought about this clearly in your head, just some alone time, or you will have some alone time over it, maybe thinking about whether or not you want to take this offer. At the end of the day, I feel like you're going to turn it down, that you're not going to step out there on it if you haven't already. And the Hermit card is out, just about the thinking of the whole way it came about and the whole series of events that took place. Just rethinking about it and making sure that you are still, I feel like this is this energy too, just thinking about it and making sure that you're at peace with that decision. And I think you will see that was just not a good idea. It was not a good idea. The Ace of Wands is not up underneath it. I mean, it's not upright. It was not a good idea, which solidifies my thinking on that. It was a venture that you were supposed to turn down, because it wasn't a direction for you to take. It wouldn't have been in your own best interest. And then the Magician being the last card out. Upright is creating what we want in our world the way we want it. So this was not what you wanted, this situation. That's why everything is in reverse. This was not the best desired outcome. It is possibly an offer that was presented to you and a pathway that you could have chosen to take. But I think you're in charge here. You're in charge here. You're firmly in control of your emotions and what it is that you desire. And when you put this prayer up, I don't think that was the answer to your prayers. So you're in contemplation mode about it right now. But it was, to me, a wise decision for you, Leo. It would be a wise decision for you. Yeah. So this is the Juggler of the Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles. It is just dancing around those moments as we do in life, and as we live sometimes check to check, or maybe just making ends meet. She's handling them with grace. She's dancing around that because all of that crystal energy down there is making her feel pretty good, the same way it is on the King of Pentacles. It's feeling pretty darn good about who you are and what you have on the inside. So what you have on the outside, you'll dance around the money issues and you'll make sure you have it when you need it. And it's no thing. It's no thing. The Ten of Pentacles being out as well. So just wanting and desiring to build up these surroundings in this way, this comfort that you're desiring to give possibly to your family, that big castle back there, crystal energy all around, just happy, comfortable surroundings. She's got her wolf there, following her intuition, listening to her own voice. The deer is there. There's strength and inner wisdom there. Just a whole happy scene in this picture here is what I feel like you desire with this Ten of Cups being out as well. Your wish fulfillment is to bring the best desired outcome to yourself. And it is that you want to be happy financially, but you rather be a strong person and be there for your family before you just try to step out on something that's, not going to be in your family's best interest, or could cause some type of division, with the difference of opinions here with the Chariot. So you're not moving on that. I don't think you're moving on it. You're not stepping out there on it because you know it wouldn't be even. The Strength card is out in reverse. To me, this is why, to me, it is a strength of knowing that you don't have to run to that situation just to be doing something right now, because you're already content in the things you have and the things that bring you joy in your life. You're already content with those things, Leo. I feel like you are just trying to create and bring about, improvements to those areas, but you're already happy in who you are. Sitting on top of the world. I feel like that. You are really positive already in who you are and what you want to accomplish, and you don't need to panic, so to speak, when you want to do something, and bring in something else. There's no need to panic. You're already sitting on top of the world. Already feeling like you've accomplished a whole lot with the joy that you have and the love that you have in your life. So materialistic, the Lovers is out. This is the more important things, the higher things, definitely feeling like it's love related with your Ten of Cups coming out is that I feel like yours is love and family related. You know exactly what you desire in love and family and home and what you want in your home environment. You just want to make improvements to build those things up to make them better for the people that you love. But you weren't going to be willing to risk it and gamble on this venture that someone was presenting to you, or that was possibly an opportunity that may look like it can bring in more wealth and make you have more comfortable surroundings and not have to juggle as tightly, on the financial front. But it definitely was an interference, or could possibly be an interference to your love, and you decided that love was more important. Your happiness and your family was more important. Let's get another clarifier. Yep, Three of Cups. Three of Cups is just celebration, celebratory moments, time out with friends, just toasting it up, celebrating life, living life. And I think that's what you were seeing, that the more important things were the fun and the joy that you were having with your family. And maybe this venture could take you away from that. It could be too much work, and it's just a whole lot of differences of opinions in that venture and why you had to turn it down, why it doesn't work. But this is the Eight of Wands out. This is clear insight. This is everything moving in one clear direction, focused in a certain way, a positive way for your life. I feel like that's all going together for you, of knowing what direction you want to take. Definitely knowing what direction you're not going to take you, but you're not going to risk. And just putting effort into those things. Let's pull a couple of clarifiers from the Vision Quest Tarot. Just putting effort into those things that is making you happy. The Daughter of Water is waiting on love. So if it's not for love, if we're desiring to bring things up so that we can be a person that's trying to draw in or attract a happy family life, if this is what we're deciding that we desire at this point, then we're not going to do anything that puts us in a situation where we feel like we can't bring that in. We want to set ourselves up financially, but we don't want to go about it in that other sort of way where there will be a difference of opinion with somebody else involved. Five of Earth is out, which is insecurity. Sometimes feeling insecure about what we have and what we don't have. Just guarding against that type of energy to me. Six of Water is out. So pleasure, the joys of life. Like I said, the things that are the most important to us, that bring us real happiness, real joy. So to me, your head, Leo, is already in the right place for knowing what you desire and what's most important. It didn't lead with the Queen of Pentacles, which I feel like is more money driven. It led with the King of Pentacles, which is more about the inward work. Like I said, I saw that right away, that you were focused on the inward work And that's what returns you the pleasure at the end of the day, the joys of life, the family, happiness, those things that are more important. Because money can't give you the pleasure. It can't give you that type of joy. It can make you feel more stable when it comes to your home and where you live and things that you can get, but it doesn't bring you that type of pleasure that you get from being with somebody you love, truly love. Medicine Woman is out healing ourselves internally. Like I saying, same thing, same thing. The work was done on the inside versus the outside. So it's only going to, once the inward work is done and you're feeling good about yourself on the inside and who you are, it's only going to manifest into outwardly bringing you those things you desire, which is more income, more money for better surroundings, refinancing the house, building it up, stuff like that, so that you can have the type of love and happy family life that you want. And then the moon card was out as well as a clarifier, letting me know at those situations, relying on your intuition subconsciously, the things that you were desiring, giving attention to those type of subtle channels that tell us which way to go or answer our prayers, your dreams, stuff like that, being open to receiving messages that way so that we can know if we're moving in the right direction. Sometimes when we make decisions like that, we go back and forth and we have doubts. So it's just about clarifying those things in our minds, making sure, we're doing the things that we want. Seven of Fire is out as well, endurance. So just continuing to fight through those periods of time, like I was saying, where you feeling your confidence is feeling a little low, because maybe something presented itself and it looked like it would be a helpful situation, and you're like, man, I can't go into this with you. This is not going to work. Why that balance card I feel like was in reverse. Like you just realized at that moment that it's not a good idea. It could have been, and in theory, it may have worked out well, but in hindsight, I feel like the best decision is to keep on going in the way that you were going, not involve any extra hands into it to disappoint you later, but to keep on and pursuing, everything with that Eight of Wands being out. Clear insight, all in one direction. And when there's too many different opinions, sometimes it can't be that way. So sometimes it's better off sticking with your first mind on your own, staying to what you know will work out best for you. Daughter of Fire is out, which is the same as the Page of Wands, sending up that prayer. It's the same energy. So they both are powerful spiritually, and they both send out, she's sending it out in song, she's sending it out in smoke signals with the Native American theme. Either way, you're sending out that prayer for mental clarity so that you can see the vision. You want it returned to you in some type of way so that you can have understanding to know which way to go next. I feel that's why those are repeat card out as well for that type of energy. But you're getting it. You're getting it, understanding and clarity and understanding what you want and sticking to what it is that you truly want versus what others feel like you should be doing right now. It's not about others' opinions. It's about your opinion, and are the best person in the position to make a decision about what's best for you. So that's what I feel like is going on with you. Deciding what's best for you at this time when it comes to love and money. Sticking to those things and feeling good about the decisions you make based on if they're balanced, healthy decisions for you and what you desire in love as well. It's just pure harmonious love. Someone else that's possibly done the inward work that you have done, worked on yourself as a person, and you don't want somebody that would be beneath that. You want somebody that's going to match that and actually encourage you to go higher with that, which is good, Leo. Follow your own mindset. Don't let anybody get you involved in anything that's not in your own best interest. All right, let's pull you maybe they're coming out with a Black Moon astrology card. Blessings, blessings, blessings. The Grand Trine of Blessings is out. Who doesn't want a blessing? We all need blessings. 46. But you have a Grand Trine of Blessings. See what this is all about for you, Leo. Everything was beautiful and nothing hurt. Kurt Vonnegut. Nice. Nothing's hurting. Everything beautiful. That's what we want. Can we get past these hurtful times and can we just get to the good stuff? Grand card, grand trine card in brief. Being gifted, being blessed, creature, comforts, good luck, but with no guarantees of success. Receiving gifts, winnings, having faith, being in the moment. Indolences, inertias, wanting to play instead of work. Unrealistic expectations, avoidance, escapism, fantasy, easy flow of energy, lack of complications. Easy, enhancement, and natural gifts. Taking the easy way out, saying no need to push the limits. Artistic, sensibility, dream catchers. Hidden potential, contentment, euphoria, harmony, innocence, childhood, getting along with others, being empathetic, being at one with others. Sweetness, gentleness, privacy, the inner world, acceptance, satisfaction, striving for peace, experience, disconnect, stasis, stasis, stasis. And the corresponding tarot card is the Temperance card, so balance. And then the key ideas: harmony, completion, being in a good place, easy flowing energy, opportunity, contentment. So I feel like those definitely went with your reading, and all in all, you are, I feel like, at a content place to at least where you know what you want and you know what you don't want. So when you're content, at least of knowing what you want, when it comes to stuff being presented to you, you know which way you want to go with that. I feel like that was in there as well. Good luck, but with no guarantee of success. So gifts, receiving gifts, winning, having faith, being in the moment. I felt like all that went together with you turning down whatever. I felt like all that was in the reverse for that opportunity I saw being presented to you, but you feeling like it's not a good idea, or knowing that it's not a good idea, that it's not working in harmony with the plan of action that you want to take for your love and your life. I feel like that's all wrapped up in that type of energy. Easy flow of energy, lack of complications. Like you're not going to make it harder than it needs to be. You already have a plan of action in your mind, and you knew that you'll recognize when something else is not going along with that, in harmony with it. No need to push the limits. That was in there. Like you're not rocking the boat if it's not a surefire thing, if it's going to seemingly ahead cause further problems down the line. If you can see that coming already, you're not dealing with it. No need to push the limits. Hidden potential, harmony, euphoria. So you're in that stage where you just want harmony. You're not ready to go into this bickering and back and forth and all that stuff. You're done with that. Just innocence, childhood, getting along with others. You are ready to have the harmony part of your life, to have the, everything fall harmonious for you. You're not into the stress and the fight. That was nowhere in your reading. So sweetness, gentleness, inner world, privacy, those types of things. It's about inward work and things that you've been working on yourself, Leo. I feel like there's things that you've been working on to balance yourself as a person. And so you're not dealing with any type of drama to that. Like you're not having anybody bring anything that's going to disrupt that type of peace and harmony that you're having in your life right now. It's just not worth it. You know exactly what you want. And so any offers of changing that that aren't seeming like they're a good idea to you, you will be turning down. You will be turning down. It's not worth your peace and harmony at this point in your life, which is a good sign of you putting those boundary lines around you and saying, hey, if this is not for me, it's not for me. And I know what I want. I know what I desire. And that's not going to help me. So no, thank you. I'll move on and I'll continue towards my path of happiness. And that's free will, and that is your choice, making positive, strong decisions for ourselves. So I feel like that's what's going on with you for the week, Leo. Continue to stay strong. Only go after the things that you desire that are of healthy benefit, that add positive energy to your life, or else why would you pursue it at all? That's just positive thinking that brings in positive results for you in the long run. All right, good reading. If you need to book a personal reading, check out the description box below. I am Divinity Gems. Until next time, thanks for watching.